And Bear Light back with you again for the Nutmeg State Esports Games. And this time, we just got a chance to talk to Oxy as part of the PSA Mustangs squad that's been killing it recently. And we have their coach now. Coach Devon joins me here on the cast. And I want to start off with Oxy because we just heard from his perspective as far as what he's been able to accomplish, not only at PSA, but elsewhere. But I want to hear your opinion on not only Oxy, but the rest of the team as well. What does it mean to have a player like Oxy and the rest of the squad having the talent run so deep?
Yeah, I think one of the biggest benefits of the roster we have is we have a lot of very individually talented players, and the space we give them at PSA and, the coordination and scheduling that I help put into their day kind of establishes this level where they can all work together, and, nobody's standing out more than any other player on the team.
And you've only been a part of this organization for 11 days, you told me. 11 days. What goes into taking over a program like this and being able to incorporate yourself into a program of this nature?
Step one was kind of building the trust level between not only myself and the students, but myself and the faculty and the parents all behind all of this, because that's what makes it bringing them to events like this possible. But after that, rolling into the next semester, we're going to get some really rigid schedules in, and I kind of want to segue our teams in with the rest of the athletic department in terms of how official it looks, in terms of how we compete compared to what college teams do, and keeping this level of professionality and organization to keep our team on top.
What does it mean to be here in the state of Connecticut, where esports seems to be growing here? Obviously, there's a lot more growth that could be in the area too, but to have a tight-knit organization that can compete against teams in the area, it's got to be pretty special for you.
Yeah, so I actually moved here 11 days ago from upstate New York, and I think one of the most beneficial things about that is you become closer to the greater Boston area, and this is where you have phenomenal colleges with esports programs like Lesley and Fisher College and Emerson, where I can show my students what they're going to be doing in the next 4 years, what the teams they're going to be playing for look like, what a pro facility looks like, and kind of molding my high school program to look like these college programs. And the next step after that is just segueing the students in with college visits and kind of getting them ready for the next step in their life.
That is so amazing. And that's what we do here at StayPluggedIn, is getting them prepared for the next step, and you've been doing a great job too. And I'm not surprised because your resume definitely runs deep as well. I know you've worked with Red Bull Campus Clutch as well. Can you tell us a little bit about your involvement with that project?
Yes, so I was one of the project leads on the 2021 iteration of the Campus Clutch, specifically in the Northeast region, everything outside of New York. We took 76 teams down, qualifying to 16, brought them over to Helix Esports across from Foxborough, and we put on the world's largest collegiate Valorant tournament, featuring the regional champions, Fisher College, which is one of the examples I use for my students of how, it's not just scholarship money, it's not just little keyboards and mice you're playing for. This team competed for $20,000. And that's one of the examples that I like to show parents is there's money in this. It's not just kids in a room playing games. The NCAA is going to pick up esports soon, and it's being as official as every other traditional sport in the world very soon.
It does seem that way. We see colleges announce their esports teams and esports arenas, by the way, pretty frequently. And obviously, we're on the campus here of Central Connecticut State University, which is a beautiful campus in its own right and has an amazing esports program. And there's many like it that are also making its way there too. Now let's get down to business, right? You ended up dropping a winners finals match. Granted, super close. You dropped down to the lower finals, and you're able to be very dominant there too. Without getting into too many details, so what are some of the things that you're looking for from your team in order to take on this WWHS team who's been so impactful?
Yeah, in terms of every aspect of our team, a lot of it's momentum based in terms of scheduling, coordination, and that goes for in-game as well. In the lower bracket, the recent match we played, we had one of our players, Jonathan. He scored one of the goals, and it got the ball rolling. The momentum went on, and we proceeded to score 5 more goals after that. And the next game, team morale was through the roof, and that's kind of what we're looking for, is this momentum. And going into the grand finals, I think we right now are in the right mental state. We'll be ready.
Awesome stuff. And so I want to wish you good luck there, and thank you so much for taking your time to speak with me.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
I appreciate it.
We're going to go to a quick break. The grand finals for Rocket League right after this.